one bit. In fact, it teaches him a lesson he will never forget.
The strike was like an epiphany for him, that he saw in that act of violence the way forward. That is how you change life. That's how you progress in revolutionary life. Physical violence is of the essence.
Stalin's activities get him noticed. He's invited to meet the great leader of the movement, Vladimir Lenin. The man he considers to be the mountain eagle of the revolution.
Lenin was really Stalin's teacher in the practice of terror.
Oh, they see.
Lenin sees in
Whoa.
man loyalty
Something up with me.
to the core,
Something up with me notifications.
and a man is prepared
I don't know whether it's destinations I was clicking on, but
Lenin gives Stalin a key
I
mission.
don't know. People ain't getting notifications for some reason. Yeah, does any of you know how to do the YouTube live? You know the new feature on YouTube where you can go live? Does anyone know that feature, how it works? Because we fucking stream it. I don't know what's going on with it. It's working. Maybe it's the destination. I don't know. Well, fuck it.
Stalin ran a gang that was called something like the Outfit. They were a pretty motley bunch.
and he ran brothels, more than one. He's shaking people down, he's pushing people around.
I'm watching the thing about Stalin.
Bank robberies, piracy, and protection rackets.
To Stalin, the law does not matter.
Like I said, he went from a common criminal to a dictator, a tyrant and a ruler.
This is the
Yeah.
key Leninist principle. What is necessary at the moment, you do.
Turned into a common criminal and then he turned into one of the biggest mass murderers the world's
The
ever
only
known.
thing that matters is the revolution. By now, Stalin is high up on the Tsarist secret police's most wanted list. But he is not yet the murderous psychopath he will become. He falls in love with Ekaterina Svanitsa, the sister of a fellow communist, and in secret, they marry.
She was
Yeah, he's a proper fucking...
She was the woman who was at home and just
Like, look what Hitler done, right? And the shit he gets for it, right? Look, no one ever mentioned Stalin.
Son,
So, you're gonna have to put up with my face.
she
I
contracts
went out.
typhus.
Yeah, it's something small.
when Stalin's first wife died, he was absolutely
Yeah, but for
shattered.
now, it'll only stress me out.
He
Like I
said,
went on it, I
"When
need to
she
find
died,
out.
all my feelings
Yeah, how do I use
died
that
with
new
sorrow.
YouTube
She
app? Or the
loved
feature
his
on
rest
YouTube,
and
you know the way new was this?
Now the shutters start to come
Yeah.
down.
Because it's great.
Stalin decides that
We'll be able to communicate with people, bring the odd person on. You know what I mean? To talk about how their day is going,
on
or
his rise to
how
power.
their week is going, or how their mental health is. And I want a number, right?
By
I'm gonna ask,
1906,
well, not all
Stalin
he
said
is.
his regime is on the rocks.
Yeah,
After
I'll
a wave
keep
of
that
strikes,
for me members.
economic chaos, and an attempted
I
revolution.
want a number from 1 to 10 off you every day.
In a small
for a month.
concession to democracy,
And I bet you I can
he sets
change
up a
your mood.
parliament called the
Right.
Duma.
But you have to be honest with yourself,
Lenin's so-called
right?
Bolshevik party wins seats there.
But
And he
I'm gonna
continues
keep
his illegal
this.
struggle against the
Yeah.
system. Stalin is still a wanted man, spending years in
Like I
prison.
say, you set yourself a goal every day, you're hoping to be at a certain number over
Becomes
for
the
you.
leader of the Bolsheviks in the
You
Duma.
know.
In
How was
1912,
your mood? 1
Stalin
to
escapes
10?
from exile and heads for the
You know, all these kind of questions I used to get asked when I was having evaluation. What's your mood like, Jude? From 1 to 10? What are we today?
Stalin
Why?
likes Lenin
Why?
and trusts him.
Because it's fucking... Because that is...
Instinct.
Yeah.
Not at all.
That's what I say. Even everyone around me, I do say, give me a number. And you know what I mean already, you know.
As the most highly paid double agent of Rana's secret
But like I
police.
said, that's only for me members. I'm gonna put my heart and soul into
He
this.
invites Stalin to a fundraising dinner.
You know, after 91 checkups over a 44-year period, I think I'm ready. You know, I always knew that psychology degree would help me, and I fucking did. As you know, and my method works, and it's the method of encouragement, and it's the key to success.
He betrayed.
And it's working here. My way is going to be walking around the whole country one day.
He takes with him.
And that's my legacy for this country, but for the people of Liverpool. And I can die a happy man knowing that
Has a colossal impact.
that funding's always going to be there, because if the government don't listen to
He
us,
starts to believe that even
yeah,
the
do you listen to Prince Charles? Yeah,
even the most loyal
Princess
police
Trust Organisation.
will be treated.
That means endless
The
funding.
thing about Maranowski's story is it explains
So fuck your
why
private
it's
investor, we have the king on our side, believe it or not. And I'll kiss his ass if it means this law getting passed for them kids.
could be
I'm Irish, right?
traitor.
Now,
Consumed with bitterness, Stalin is sentenced
I
to exile
look and I
in
see,
Siberia, on the edges of the
because
Arctic
of
Circle.
the work my son does and the work I do, whatever, in my spare time, writing things, modules. Listen, forget about that for now. But my way works. That's all you need to know.
They didn't give him his due,
Uh,
so they belittled him.
After every psychiatric evaluation,
So
you
therefore,
come away with one or two key factors.
Stalin's mind,
Number
how can
one,
I take revenge on these people?
you might not learn anything from it, but
And I'm getting
what you don't know as a kid,
For 4 years,
your mother is presenting you before these psychiatrists, and they're reading you, and they're analysing you, and they're fucking reanalysing you, and fucking, you understand?
Around looking for the bits of food that might be.
Motherfuckers, they threw a box of matches into the water with me.
his day.
From 4, I was going to see a psychiatrist, because when my brother and sister died in that fire,
Around the page.
I was only 4. My brother was 2 years, 7 months, and my sister was 7 months old, and it destroyed me ma, because she got sectioned, as you can imagine, and she was a schizophrenic, a coping one. My dad is a psychopath, Mark's got bipolar, Alex
So when
is a
Bolsheviks seized
psychopath.
power in 1970,
I'm certified, and I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and on a load of meds, so I know I can help people, I know me shit,
years of struggle.
and I have a photographic memory,
Is not merely a means to an end, it is
believe it or not, even though my memory's shot the fuck. You know, you learn things from these establishments. When you go to jail, you learn things. You learn how to defend yourself, right? But there's a big difference from going to prison and getting sectioned. You know, suicide watch, all that. 3 times I've been sectioned. So I know what I'm talking about. You know,
But he is neither the most senior.
is all I'll say. Well, yeah, even though I might be a psychopath
The top jobs.
with complex post-traumatic stress disorder, that will not stop me from finishing my
He
mission,
didn't have that.
which is Operation Change Policy Legislation Restriction in this country. So, kids that have autism, ADHD, learning difficulties, Down syndrome, kids come from broken homes, kids that have no milk in the fucking fridge in the morning for the cornflakes. What could a cornflakes or Rice Krispies without fucking milk? So, my fucking legacy isn't building a poxy channel on YouTube. It's about helping hundreds of kids have some food in their stomach in the morning so they're not attacking the staff. You know, that's all I want. You know, respect your elders You know, society's writing you off, you know, every day. And your way of rising through the fucking fire like a phoenix is with education. I'm saying, fuck you. You told me for years I'd fail. No wonder I failed.
The General Secretary of the Communist
Well, yeah, I won't let them fail. You won't tell me you can't do something. You mean you won't? Hey, here's a quote for you, right? And here, I own this one. Not this one, 2B or not 2B. That is the question. How about this? To do or not to do?
He is left working
Psychology. Over 20 years of studied it. My lad has got a degree, but he still ain't cleverer than me, because yeah, I've got 5.
General Secretary holds the key.
Do you want me to show you them? Hey, that's all I'll show you. You see, I don't need to prove it. That's why all my mates and Sherry Archer still love me, you know what I mean? Because I've turned the screw.
You can control.
Devolve, ask Harper will tell you. I've a screw loose. We were always like that growing up. He was a fucking hell little bastard as well. Prickly faced little prick, but I love him. And all his family. But yeah, you're looking at the real deal. I don't look like I'm a psychopath, do I? Yeah, hey Rob, you know, like I said, it's okay not to be okay. I know I am not okay, and I am okay with that. I'm not going to carry on torturing myself, you know. Life is hard enough, and you know what? Do you know what hurts me right now? I'm not a gypsy, but I can see, right? Now, if you lived around me, or my brothers will tell you, right? I'm not a gypsy, but I have got kin, and I see, and my 10-year-old has it as well. Now, Dylan and Saoirse don't have it, and I didn't have it up until many years ago, because when your mind snaps, mad stuff happens. And there's a lot of people using mental health cards on YouTube. There's a lot of people using God on YouTube. You know, false prophets. Forgive them, for they do not know what they're doing, Father. It's okay, I will remind them about the scripture, and we'll see. Anyway, yeah, fuck all that. Hey, Peggy. I can't sit on here 7 days a week every day, honey, you know what I mean? And you know how hard I've worked on projects and formal. And that hurt me feelings, really. Because everybody was blocked and I didn't even know, right? Now there's a point to this. Now you see Rob in the chat, right? I remember going in the sex trip one night and Rob went, Jude, will you unblock me? And I'm like, what's he on about? What? He says, will you unblock me? I said, I haven't got you blocked. He said, you fucking have. I said, bro, me, I haven't got you fucking blocked. I don't block people. Here, he was fucking blocked and I didn't do it. And what I didn't realise was a lot of other people were blocked too. And I was trying to convince them, listen, I don't block people, there's me fucking hands. You know, yeah, I'm not plastic, man. You'll always see my hands. You know, I don't block people, I'm a fucking adult. Why do I want to block people? I don't get it. Now, I don't mind now, if you get people that want to be a dickhead, I've no time for that shit, you know. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. On my last project, yeah, it didn't work out. Now, it took me a minute.
His farm,
Took me about 3 years,
Convinced that the Russian peasant was
2.5, whatever,
and could be replaced
to
with
get
tractors.
600.
The first really murderous acts.
I'm at 29 weeks in, I think. I could be wrong.
he unleashes the poorest
And we
peasants
hit the
against
300
Roman
mark.
farmers called kulaks.
So that means I'm halfway away from taking back something that was taken from me in a way.
Liquidation of the kulaks as a class is the first legal order of a state for the mass.
Well, you are the company you keep. That's what my mother used. That's a soldier's code. You know, you are the company. And my circle is smaller than a wedding ring. Even though I have loads of mad bastards rolling in and out all the time, you know, that me pals, like, what you want
In the
me
name
to
of
say?
liberating them, Stalin forces the peasants to work on vast collective farms.
But,
To speed Russia's rapid
I
industrial
wish there was more people in the world that cared about people the way I do. Strangers,
and to sell abroad.
you know, but
Propaganda
these
films
kids
portray the
shouldn't.
collective farms as a triumph.
I'll give you my take on it, right? After the riots in Toxteth, right,
But the truth,
a lot of damage was done in the city. A lot of fucking properties burned down to
the
the
Famine
ground.
breaks out across the Soviet Union.
I don't think, like, it took a long time for Liverpool to recover from that as a city.
But it would kill
And,
probably 10 million people.
you know, they don't get fuck all off the government, man. And it's bad.
1933, you had all in a sudden Russia.
It's fucking horrendous.
It was the most
You know, like, these kids, should they suffer for the fucking sins of the father? I don't think so.
Stalin does
You
not
know,
care about the deaths.
like, if you want these kids to achieve,
It's a price worth
you know, you
paying
have to get
for this
behind them.
revolution.
You have to make sure they're fed in the morning, in the fucking afternoon, and they are less likely to kick off or attack a staff member or throw something at a staff member. And here, I'm going off statistics and projections and
In the
numbers,
cities,
you know, and Liverpool is the most,
but it starts to leak
how
out
can I say this?
one night in the Kremlin.
Like I said, big up all the fucking private investors in that city,
Nadia,
you know, but I tell you what, man, community spirit. I love the fucking Scousers, and I'm a Man United fan, right? But fuck football, I'm a people fan first. I have to be. That's the word. Do you understand?
Nadia has heard the rumors
And a lot of
the
these kids have had 10 and 15 and 20 chances, right? And the city gives up on them because their resources are spent on them. You know, they're trying to fucking... Basically, they're trying to feed.
She writes a note.
Here, like what our Lord done with 5 loaves and 20 fish, or is it 20 fish and 5 loaves? Listen, the fucking more long story short, yeah, they all ate that day.
Such a challenge thrown down
And
Stalin
here,
that he was wrong.
2 fucking loaves of bread, few bottles of wine, and he made the fucking thing go
Nadia
like it was the everlasting God stopper. God forgive me for saying that, may he be struck down for saying that, I didn't mean it.
to Stalin.
An everlasting God stopper. Fuck's sake, Stuart!
It's a betrayal.
Father, I'm sorry!
Nobody was allowed to say that anything he said or did was wrong. And she had made this ultimate gesture with her life to say what you were doing was wrong.
Like I said,
So it made him completely furious.
I was one of these kids, and a lot of me friends in Cherry Orchard were exactly like these kids, attacking fucking teachers, staff,
Due to appendicitis.
you know, probation
With her
officers,
female influence gone,
social workers, and all these are all public servants, and they're only there to help, you know.
the great terror
Uh,
are about to begin.
hey Dave, how are you everyone? But like I said, you know, over a 3-year to a 5-year plan and going off statistics and projections
the supreme decision
and science and observations.
the party congress.
Children from the age of 8 to 17 are more likely to attack you when they have no Weeto Bix or porridge or cornflakes or frosties.
Kirov thinks he is the closest thing Stalin has to a friend.
Science,
The General Secretary
statistics,
himself gives
projections
the choice position of Lenin
are analysed
voice,
or reanalysed, and
but the paranoid leader
yeah,
believes Kirov
it's going
has
off
become too
statistics.
popular
It doesn't matter whether these kids are from Liverpool, because if this law's passed,
that he can one day
what a few
become
uni graduates are working on and myself.
like Malinovsky.
Look at a lot of parents sometimes, right? They don't have a lot of money, and especially one parent fucking families. Now, going on statistics in Liverpool, there's a lot of one parent families up there where your ma is the fucking Easter bunny, she's the tooth fucking fairy, and she's Father Christmas, right? You know, and a lot of these kids, like, they don't want to eat the fucking food because it's shit. So they lost their ma for a few quid. Now, £2-3 every day, that adds up to 18 quid a week, whatever, that adds up to fucking. And a lot of these mums and parents can't afford it. You know, so knowing that these centres provide a healthy breakfast meal, whatever cereal you fucking want, as much fruit as you want, and as much orange juice as you want. But I have two conditions.
Establishing himself as
It looks nice, that, doesn't it? Look, all that fruit.
The party leader decides to seize the opportunity.
Get your fucking hands off that a minute, dickhead. Yeah, give me your phone. Hey, you fucking heard me, right? Give me your phone. No. Well, then you're gonna have to leave. Do you understand? Because you're not being disruptive. I'm sorry, because there's 50 kids want your spot. So, number 2, I want your phone. Number 1, I want your phone. Number 2, you'll respect me. And number 3, if you don't respect me, you'll be asked to leave the program. So get with the fucking program. It was always a session, even for me.
One of Lenin's original team.
He has to show to some people that the accusations are true.
Now that's what you call doing something. I'm working towards something.
They could have been
Like every time I say do something, people think I'm being violent. I'm not. Do anything. Get a hobby, get a trade, get a dog.
Accusations credible.
Yeah, you know, squirrels help as well. I have the Garden of Eden out there. You know, but we all know what fucking happened there, don't we? And I'm not even gonna repeat it because it's not 6 o'clock yet. Jesus Christ, man. I'm in form. Fuck's sake. Nah, listen, that's the dream. Not just Liverpool kids, Manchester kids, and there's been this like gap for years where both cities are very competitive and they just dislike each other. That's where I come in. Hello, it's me again. Tell a friend. Yeah. Like,
Are invited to view the
bringing Manchester kids and Liverpool kids together and going on excursions, going on camping trips, like taking them out onto the water on boats. That orienteering, is that what it's called? I could be wrong. And there's loads of other activities, right? And when they do something decent, you reward them. That's the method of encouragement. I used it with my son.
He stages 2 election trials for the most senior party members.
Mel, someone has to do something. You know, because these kids, Mel,
Are simply arrested.
I was one of them kids, and I know on statistics, science, and studies,
Of the leading party members.
kids from 8 to 17 are less likely to attack their teachers, their parents,
Within 2 years, only 11 of them.
community workers, youth workers.
Purge. wipes out
But I know
who might challenge Stalin's power.
when their stomach in the morning is full, then their ego's to learn, they're key to learn. And some of these kids will end up going to university. And the sad thing is, society has turned their back on them, but I won't. No, while I have breath in my body, I won't. And that's on my grandson.
But even now,
I've always been passionate about my work, like just because I didn't really share it with you, you know. It all happened really quick and all and what have you, so I have a few months to think about it. And then the charity will be open, and it'll be a charity and a business.
they must be forced.
Now it's not my charity, I'm just a part of it. Like I said, there's more worthy people out there than me for this honour. Like, yeah, kill me now, like. You know, I know that a lot of these kids are frustrated, and in the morning, do you know how hard it is to get them out of bed and motivate them? Now, take into consideration, a lot of these kids that come into the centre are naughty kids, you know, and I was a naughty kid. A lot of these kids see things that they should. A lot of these kids, now, if you're not aware, Liverpool is a very dangerous city. There's probably more guns in Liverpool than there is in the fucking whole of the country. And they're not afraid to use them. You know, rest in peace, Reece Jones. And Jamie Bulger. And may God grant you more strength than you've ever imagined you could have, Denise. You know, you're one of the strongest women in the whole world. You know, and the same goes for Reece Jones, his mother and dad. That could have been your son that day. He was out. Do you know what fucks me off, yeah? When people say this about Reece Jones. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Let me tell you something, yeah? He wasn't in the wrong place at the fucking wrong time at all. He's a child. He was in the right place. He was playing football, doing something he loved. A little Evertonian, you know, a football practice. And that little wanker, what's his name, Mercer, would strangle that little cunt.
You are putting fear,
Distrust
into the heart.
Like a little baby, man, on the cross, boy, you know. Fucking horrendous, man.
People are executed.
But I understand it goes on. You know, it's a very dangerous. How are you, Jay? I didn't even see you there, bro. How are you, Doc? Didn't even see it. But it is. It's quite to bro.
A new enemy is rising. Adolf Hitler is the only man who might match Stalin's lack of empathy and disregard for humanity.
I watched something last night and it bothered me really much, so much. It's called Monkey Haters and it's on BBC iPlayer. Now, I watched that and I was nearly bleeding. Crying I was, like what he done to this. And here, you know the baby monkey in the Hangover movies, that kind of monkey. And he was only about that size. Mia. And the bastard was getting requests of sick fucks to do things to the poor fucking monkey, and it's only a baby. Oh, I'd fuck him out a window, I'd fuck him off a block of flats for doing that. You know, I'd fucking tie the cunt up and I'd attach jump blades to his this thing, yeah, and I'd electrocute that motherfucker. Yeah.
Big shock of his life.
Now look, like I said, going forward, 6 years it's taken me to get here. Jail time. Right, now, for a while, I was watching in the background, and Jay on Fighting Back. It wasn't called Fighting Back United, was it, Jay? It was called Views Over Views. But it was a shit name, and I knew when I got to 300 I'd have to change it, and I changed it to Straight Over Fighting Back United.
Hitler's Panzer Army is
I was in the process of setting up my membership, and
leader Joseph Stalin.
everyone knows what happened. You know, I got someone to make a PayPal for me, and
Retreats to his country house
they took advantage of it and
as a dasher.
put a URL on my channel and blocked me on my own channel. So I had to start again, and now I'm back on the board of 300, so I'm gonna start doing membership. Now, number one, I can, right, so forget your name being highlighted in the chat, getting fucking regular shout outs, fucking icons beside your fucking name, your channel being shared, me private Instagram, and like I said, you know, the amount of people reach out to me, it's ridiculous. And you tell me I will never repeat it. And I know I can help you. I can help you with panic attacks. I can help you with your mental health. Reason being, I've had more fucking evaluations than Japanese sushi.
Back in
A lot.
charge, Stalin tries to take full control of the war.
And blow a tuna.
He would interfere, forbid generals to retreat.
But even for adults, mindfulness is important. But we're adults, right? We know right from wrong, but a lot of these kids don't. You know, they've got no male role model in the home. So at 13 they take on the role as daddy, but your mother is your daddy when your daddy's not there, if that makes sense. And your mother is the most important thing in your fucking life, yeah? And you'll realise that if you're lucky enough to have a mother every week, it shouldn't have to be an occasion to get a bunch of flowers or a little tree, you know, because when she's not here, there's no going back, do you understand? Yeah. Jay, can you remember when I got me first 100 on that channel? When you used to make a few videos for me right now? Remember the way we spoke about recovery diaries now? Jay, nah, look, Stevie, I've worked hard on this, bro, for easy, a few channels. So £2 or £2.50 a fucking month. Yeah, you don't just get your name highlighted or to be a member of the channel. My Instagram is there for a reason. 3 times a week, I'll share your channel. I guarantee I'll get you more stuff. And I'm gonna do everything in my power to help every one of my mods. Fuck everyone else on YouTube. You see the people that stuck by me and helped me? You know, 20, 25, 30 members will do me. You know, because I can't help everybody. But I'm willing to try, and I have other people to help too. You know what I mean? But like I said, I want you all to do me a favour and say a prayer for these queens or these kids that this law's passed, because it's not just going to benefit Liverpool and Manchester, and we're not just going to bring two cities together like that. Do you understand now? My lad takes kids from Liverpool, Manchester, up to the fucking highest mountain in the UK, and they bond with each other, yeah? It's like you want them to be a bit competitive with each other, and then they're switched on, they're focused. So whereas putting a raft together with loads of big fuck off plastic barrels, you know, them big ones Dahmer used to use for dissolving bodies in. Yeah, a big fuck off one, yeah. So you put about fucking 10 of them together, right? it's like, and you have a few logs and what have you, loads of rope,
US President Trump
and it's like little excursions for them. It's challenging them. You know, it's putting trust and faith in them that they're not gonna attack a kid from another city. You know, you're gonna get on. And here, if you do anything to disrupt one of these trips, you will not be allowed to go again. If you disrespect any of your teachers, depending on their discretion, who knows? You put your hand on a staff member, a youth worker, a social worker, a probation officer, you're gone. There's 50 kids that want your spot. And 1,000 kids will turn to 2,000. 2,000 will turn to 4. 4 will turn to 8. 8 will turn to 16. Do you understand where I'm going with this? If you use the method of encouragement with these kids, they can achieve. If you feed these kids, they can achieve. Yeah. You have to make them believe they're worthy. Do you understand? There's not a person on this fucking planet better than you, lad. Do you understand? Make your man that proud, bro. You know, you don't have to listen to me. I'm a washed up has-been with gravestone teeth, and there's reasons for that, because I chose drugs over friendship. Not money, drugs. And it's a slippery slope, you know. Yeah, and I'd love to see the same happening in Scotland with Rangers fans and Celtic fans. You know, but it's not my, you know what I mean, I can only do so much, you know. I do watch all these YouTubers, yeah, and not one of them I do hear talking about the community or what they want to do to help. All they want to do is to help themselves. You know, action speaks louder than words, and I'm a man of action. And I'm a man of me word, bro, am I not?
You are, mate, you are.
My method works. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, I'm in teacher mode now, so it's like, forget, I want you to do me a favour. Like I said, you have to understand the kind of personality I am, where it is. It's like for the last, I don't know how long. I've been talking with that shit. A lot of it makes sense, but like I said, from here on out, it's Operation Recovery Diaries in effect. From yesterday, when Jan bought me a coffee, I'm living the dream. 2 people bought me a coffee yesterday, £6. Whoop whoop. Yeah. Okay. Nah, look. If you can use your influence, I've always told every one of you I'm a no one on YouTube, and I'm not. And I'm good with that. But you know, in the real world, I'm someone that can help. You know, and I'll do my damn fucking best to see this through, to push this as quick and as fast as I can. And our nets need to be tripled. That way, a pink in won't even get through. There's a metaphor for you. Hey, how about this for a metaphor, right? Now, I look at all these kids like family, and that's how they're treated. Do you understand? You have to make them believe in themselves, and once they do, it's a beautiful thing to watch it grow like a tree. You know, and I come from probably the roughest housing estate in Dublin, hands down, anyone will tell you that. And I grew up with loads of naughty kids. I was one myself, and I know I can help kids like that, because a lot of the kids in Liverpool are fucking mad bastards. And met that, I think it's something you catch fish in, Stevie.
Absolutely no one dares to enter.
Nah, look at here. I have the best mods on YouTube.
Finally,
I have about,
his deputies gain the courage to
about
come in.
25 or what have you, but here,
They find Stalin lying
Janie, see Stevie,
urine.
he's as quick as Billy the fucking Kid. And you know what? This motherfucker is like 16 trailer trunks altogether. Because he has more nicknames than fucking Jack the Ripper. Stevie, do you know what I need you to find out for me, right? There's a new feature on YouTube and it says go live together. And I'm not too sure. Does anyone know anything about that feature?
The Soviet
I've never tried to use it on YouTube, but I think it'd be very good. Because, you know, listen, Stevie, it's only something small. I think I have to fuck with the destinations on it. But millions queued up to see Stalin. Millions.
The feeling at Stalin's funeral was that the strong man that held this country together has
Now listen, guys, there's loads of greedy bastards on YouTube, right, that have been charging you money for years, you know, after 6 and a couple of fucking failed projects and channels. Stevie, I was on 870, wasn't I? And I didn't even have memberships up, but I'm like, I haven't got loads of time left on YouTube, and I'm gonna put my heart and soul into this membership thing, and I'm not gonna fail any of me members. And every one of them has a story to tell, and they don't want the whole world to know, but they feel comfortable telling me, and you know what? That's so fucking endearing to me.
Stalin had,
You know, I know I talk a lot of shit, but listen, I'm taking one for the fucking team, meaning the whole YouTube community that has mental health issues, the whole YouTube community where your housing estate or people you grew up with put reputations on you. You know, I'm not a fucking tough guy, a fighter man or a hard man, I can defend myself. That's it. You know, men change over the years. You know, allegedly I've shot people, so what? I was a junkie bastard when I did it. I was an addict, I was on heroin when I did it. I was trying to block out all the fucking nightmares and everything. You imagine dead people coming to you every night, your little brother and your sister on fire, blaming you for it. Wouldn't you fucking end up fucking taking drugs or tablets?
even now, you'll still hear people in Russia who can remember his time.
I don't know, hey, Ritalin,
He made,
you know, as a kid, people talk about mental health, but there's nothing here. I'm the real fucking deal. I've been on medication since 8. I'm 48 now, and I'm still on 4 antipsychotics, 4 antidepressants, a fucking mood stabilizer. Well, sorry, forget that. Yeah, I'm fucked. But I'm still willing to put me bleeding head on the line and me neck on the...
1945.
Just the health.
Americans have a lot to cheer about as they celebrate VJ Day.
You know,
With 7,000
oh, listen, everyone has a story. I'm no victim, I'm a survivor, but it's been a hard paper round. I'm not gonna lie. Cause me and my brother have the same psychiatrist, okay? And there's nothing they can give you for your dreams. And they never go away.
Suicide is something every samurai views as an honorable act. But his action is different.
He goes to his doctor.
Why is it the ones that always suffer that want the help?
Doctor, with a charcoal brush, puts a crust over his heart.
Tojo, the man who waged war on the US, is a battlefield virgin.
How's the way, man?
He's more accustomed to a fountain pen.
Good guys out there
He takes a
helping.
pistol, very badly aimed,
And I don't do it for for recognition. I do it because it makes me feel good knowing that a lot of these kids are gonna have breakfast in the morning and
He's lying there bleeding.
lunch, and they're not gonna attack staff members. But you have to get their phones off them first. You have to respect it first, and I'll growl at them to get their attention. What you think if your dad's in jail? That bothers me, does
It's
it?
the start of a
My dad
pathetic
shot
final
16
chapter for
people,
Japan's
did he?
most evil war.
Well done, I'm a big fan of his work. Well, you're telling me about your dad, boy. Is he here? No? Well then shoot your face. I'm your daddy. Well, yeah. And he'll thank me one day. So don't have me to ring your man and tell her that you're smoking fucking cannabis outside the fucking centre. I can smell it off your clothes and you're influencing a quarter of the class, so if you have to drop one kid in order to save 15, you know what I mean? Because like a lot of these kids, these centres here, it's like you have to be insured to let a lot of these kids into the building. Because if an accident happened, you know, during an activity, you know, somebody has to be fucking liable. So like I said, you know, all these fucking youth workers, they're like public servants, they're there to help the kids, but a lot of the kids rebel against it and shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a very tidy program, very neat. You know, you're doing number, 3 rules and we'll get on great. Number 1,
Standards. His private life, his family life, although he had children, meant nothing.
I need your phone. Let's get the hardest one out of the way.
The empire and the empire.
You're not getting me phone, lad.
was going somewhere.
I was like, well, you're not getting your fucking Weetabix then, lad. How about that?
Rise in the system in order to be an effective servant.
Fuck you then. I was like, alright then, no problem. You finished? Is there anything else in there you want to let fly at me?
As part of his training, he told
You know, you're disrupting other kids from having their food, nice and relaxed mode, and then go and do an activity in one of the centres, whether it be rock climbing, you know, whether it be basketball, table tennis, football, all sorts of activities, right? There's a lot of visual stuff in the centres as well, right? Like your Xboxes, your PlayStations, your computers, laptops, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then, after they run around for an hour and a half, they have a lovely meal for lunch, you know, dessert. 2 bowls of jelly and ice cream is a winner after a chicken dinner. What do you reckon, bro? Well, long story short, science projections
There is a feeling that the
and
military
statistics say
needs to do something to save
if
Japan.
these kids are fed in the morning and the afternoon, they're not going to attack the staff, right? And that's it. Jane, thanks for coming in. But that's the blunt truth now. Like I said, when going back to statistics, and not just Scouse kids, but Liverpool is probably the roughest city, I reckon, in the UK. It's either Liverpool, London, Manchester or Brum. And here, like I said, there's a lot of kids out there and their big brother's in jail, right? Or their dad, or their mother, or their sister, or their nephew. And that becomes a way of life. And like I said here,
The other side is
even if you dislike me, there's 3 things we have in common, right? We bleed red, yeah. We have kids, yeah. And our mental health, right? And my method works. You know, and that's why I've been asked to be in a position of trust where, you know, I know who deserves funding more than others.
These ideas
and it's
resonate
definitely the
with
city of
Who was
Liverpool
inspired
because
by German
they're
military
the soil of the earth, they're great people.
and a leading member of the Tosa half.
I know Liverpool has a bad reputation, you know, and it's like, yeah, it's a rough city, but don't blame the kids for the fucking sins of the father, you know. Okay, should these kids suffer because their dad or their granddad was in the toxic riots and burnt toxic to the ground? You know, why should the kids fucking suffer for the sins of the father? They shouldn't. And they fucking won't. Like me and me bro, we used to get fed in school, didn't we, bro?
Yes.
I wonder, do you still get sandwiches in the schools in Dublin? Or would it be dinners now?
Society is horrified.
If they've cocked on and catched on for what it's like in the
To
UK.
have officers in the
Like
Imperial
I said, there's a lot more kids in this country, man, that other has-beens grow right. Now, I was wrote off, okay? And then I had a son, and he's that close away from changing a fucking law. You know, and they wrote me off. So you think of that. All the kids that are wrote off, they have some kind of goodness in them, but you have to bring it out of them. And it's very hard. You know, can someone put me link in the fucking chat? Or is there something wrong?
Inexorable rise to
Cause me chick tried to do it today and I wouldn't let her.
is to identify those behind the
Thanks
assassination.
for coming in, Janie.
Conspirators to justice.
Jan.
His methods involve intimidation.
Nah, fuck it, Stevie, you know what I mean? It's like, them kids up there, they don't ask to be born, and they shouldn't suffer for what their dads or their uncles or their mates did in the riots and Toxteth. You know, they shouldn't hold the kids hostage because of that. You know. But thank God to the private investors in the city, you know what I mean?
Along with his promotion,
I love the city, you know what I mean?
awarded with command of Japan's
And it's the
police,
people, you know, they're the kind of people that, you know,
who are
you
already
come in,
notorious for their
do you want a cup of tea and a sandwich and, you know, very Irish hospitality and, you know, it's like, and like I said, Stevie,
began as a military
I was
police
waiting for an opportunity where I could make a decision about a decision.
seeking out possible subversives
Do you understand?
right across Japan and
Eh.
its territories.
I would say the campaign time probably the most.
Is there a mod in the chat that can post me links in the fucking live? Nah, but like I said, I know kids can achieve greatness when they're fed.
Very, very, very severely before they even ask you any questions.
Right, 8 minutes. Fucking hell.
Kempe Tai become one of the most sadistic paramilitary enforcers in human history. Comparable in brutality to anything the Nazis produced.
They are masters of all forms of foul and horrible torture, and were greatly feared by the ordinary Japanese
I know.
people. A highly immoral organisation run by extremely
Yeah, Stevie, I need you to point something out for me, and you're quick on it.
military authority.
There's a feature on YouTube, yeah, and it says, go live together.
Uses the Kempe Tai to fight all who can
And then I can bring you on the Bastard panel. And here, Stevie, did you get a notification? Oh, STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER too.
They go after communists. They
'Cause-
also take on the Social Democrats and the Christians.
Well, that close, Stevie.
Is opposed to these very strict,
You know,
worshipping empire.
like I said, bro, I'm back on the board.
Who are currently in charge of the,
Yeah.
of the government there.
Like I said, it took me nearly 3 years to get 300
So you
subs.
say the wrong thing, you can be hauled
Eh.
off by them for anti.
And I'm delighted with the progression of the channel, bro, because
Jojo's thought
people
police now
actually
bend
believe in
every
me.
soul in the country
you
to
know,
their
and it's a
master's
nice fucking feeling,
will. And pretty soon,
knowing that I
civilians
can
are
help
policing
a
each
few
other with
people,
every scrap of information
you know,
fed
and
to Tojo.
oh yeah, Pablo convinced me I was worthy. Even you know, Stevie. Remember that night when you texted me and you said, bro, you fucking have 800 and fucking odd subs. What happened? And I'm like, fuck off, Stevie, you know, 'cause he's always joking at Stevie, right? So I'm like, Stevie, fuck off, bro, mister. I'm going back to sleep. It's like, it was about 11 o'clock at night, right? I think.
By 1937, Tojo's power base is growing.
So Stevie sending me a message saying, bro, you've just got on 870 subs. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And he says, go check. So I rub my eyes, man. I'm like, fucking hell.
Tojo is drawn
What
by
the fuck?
one Nazi idea.
It's like,
The territorial expansion
I got
is
like
just
200 subs in 24 hours. And I lost about 200, and Stevie knows. He's the one that put me on it, like, but it was around 213 or something ridiculous like that. But nah, it slammed me a bit, you know. It's like, there's no point in being bitter about it, you know. If I can't find a way through you, or go around you, you know, simple as that. It's no G call. You definitely don't need to do no risk assessment of the OA. It's like, but STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER, Stevie gives me a purpose. Because I know a few of the boys from Ballier watch it, and it's like, I'm proud of where I'm from, and I grew up with all them boys, you know, that the media calls a cartel. You know, they're all me mates, all the Grandins, all the others, all the fucking also, everybody up there, the Lines, the Moonies, the Dunphys, the Maguires. You know, there's loads of families up there. They've done every breed of family. Bro, can you just move that ashtray just a touch down? You know, but like I said, you know, if we can do something to help the youngsters, I'll do it. Now,
some have petrol poured over them and set fire. Some are buried alive.
the community youth workers around here had problems getting funding, right? And every day they used to train in Bradford Park down there, right? And one of the head lead youth worker is a good friend of me and Mark, John. Yeah? John Scott.
Yeah.
So he does this thing called working with the youths in the environment. It's like all the kids from Beswick. So, because my lad's a head lead youth worker, I knew that he could help him. And he could help this housing estate. So I had a word with my son. And yeah, he had a word with someone who had a word with someone who had a word with someone. Got all the swamps filled in. He would have had to wait. What's that thing that you have to get? It's like vetted, okay? So you have to get your full enhanced acro, or I think it's called the DBS check. I'm not 100% sure, right? But I know I'm near the mark. But only for Prince Charles. Now, I'm not as big as fan, but look at, this isn't about liking fucking or not liking Prince Charles. This is about his backing and his fucking funding pool, you know, and it's all about discretion again, where them funds go, wherever they see fit, they will send them there, legit. You understand? And it can change a kid's life, because a lot of these kids are out off right, but you know what Duke of Edinburgh Award, it's like going like that to society. You told me that I'd never do nothing, I'd never resort to anything, and now look, I've graduated. You know, well, it's a fucking, it's so hard, because you have to be on them all the time, and you know, like I said, a lot of these kids don't have a father figure in their life, so even though you're doing your best to help them, when they leave the centre, they go hang around with their mates and go fucking rob a car or fucking break a window or fucking just get up to mischief, and you can't watch them all the time, you know. But like I said, In order for them to have a fucking chance, they need breakfast and lunch while they're at these centres. So that's what this law is for. You know, to give the kids something that we take for granted, you know.
The property of those who
And
are
some of these kids, their mums and dads don't have a lot.
the seizing
You know, and getting £3-4 every day going to school at the end of the fucking week. It adds up, you know, and a lot of fucking single or one parent families, they're struggling.
The three-horse policy supposedly killed up to 3 million people, but if you look at the total number of deaths caused by Japan and China in the Second World War, the figure could easily be between 20 and 30 million. One really has no
If we could help fucking 10,000 kids, I would.
China is just the beginning.
You know, but like I said, it's about a mindset and
That he means to deliver.
about our mindfulness.
He argues
Because what you need to get their attention. Listen,
country's economy to a
while you're here, I need your attention, your full attention.
adopt large-scale
We have 3 rules here. Number 1,
the Japanese thought
leave your attitude at the door.
generation and that their oil
Number
and
2,
rubber supplies were so
the
vital
staff
and they
are
could
here for
provide
your
medicine
benefit.
them
Yeah.
from areas in Asia.
And number 3, do never, ever, under no circumstances even think
identifies the European
about attacking a staff member here.
Asia as the best suppliers of oil and rubber.
This is my house, right?
Thanks to Hitler's
You're not allowed to do that in my house. You can in your mummy and your daddy's house, but while you're here, I'm your daddy. And that's the mindset for the adults, because these kids are difficult. Like I said, you wouldn't think twice about slapping a probation officer, a care worker, a youth worker, police officer, civil servants, public service people, like for instance your first responders. Now, in certain places, burnt cars get burnt out. And I remember as a kid, and I remember seeing me mates throwing bricks at the fire engine, and I fucking went nuts. But we were having our own little riot at the time, and anybody who come on the estate got it. First responders being your fire service, your ambulance, and your police. You know, they're there to protect us. You know, so nobody takes the liberty, the real liberty. And I'm 49 now, right? Now, the police, I'm not a big fan of them. But, in all fairness, if something happened to your sister or your mother, or, you know what I mean, and you didn't know who it was, you know, you want justice, right? And justice isn't beating the shit out of someone after they do something horrendous to a family member. Well, like I said, going on statistics and all, some of these kids have a good chance, I reckon. But you need to listen to their coaches, their teachers, their peers, their parents, you know, because we've been there, we've done it. I know it's like we're preaching sometimes, but we only want what's best for them. Yeah, again, 3 things we have in common: blood, children, and mental health. And I can help you with both of those. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Anyway, I'm done talking, I've had enough. I come see it. I hope you are all well. But Stevie, I can only help so many people, bro. And as you know, hey Sean, Sean, yeah. Elvis is just about to leave the building. Guys, yeah, do me a favour, right? If you're not sub to Sean Wayne, give him a sub. He's a good fella, he is. And he makes me laugh, and I don't give a fuck who likes him, who doesn't, whether you do or whether you don't. Fuck. I love him. You know why? Because he makes everyone laugh. And that's what we need in this community, more Sean Wayne's, more band of fucking city. I am a big fan of your work, bro. You know, and guys, listen, Sean's not mocking you. He's got a fucking wicked sense of humour, man, and I know at the end of the year,
They held on site thousands of people in England and children.
all Banter City's videos, all the belters.
Without anaesthetic,
Uh,
the anaesthetic would
I
interfere
reckon there
with
should be a
the
Banter
results.
City award,
Children
and
scientists
and
carry
there's
out
no
experiments
more
of
worthy than
unimaginable
Sean Wayne to give you this nickname or
systematically
this title.
investigating the extremes of human
Yeah.
suffering.
Largely what we know today
I get on with Sean,
comes from Unit
you know,
7
fellow Irishman.
because they're able to experiment
Uh,
so freezing
You know,
the
and if you don't like it, take your face for a shit, because he makes me fucking laugh, man.
Regularly updated.
Yeah, every time I see a new video on here, but guys, honestly, that's hard work, you know. Like he's doing the public service just like I'm going to do. Except for Sean's doing it on the YouTube community, and I'm doing it in the real world. I'm a big fan of Banter City, and may it continue. Sitting pretty.
beyond comprehension.
The first time listen, right? Now listen carefully, right? There's a difference between people laughing at you and laughing with you. Like, he fucking put me, Stevie Wonder, yeah? As fucking, I'm Donatello, cause my second name is McDonald, right? Now, I don't know which one fucking Stevie is, whether he's D'Artagnan, right, so we have 1 for 1 and 0 for 1. Must have been the knowledge, really. But you have to have a sense of humour, yeah? You know, because at the end of the day, there's too many toxic platforms on YouTube that want to be a celebrity, that want to be famous for 15 minutes, that want to be the man on YouTube, so they see. Hey Sean, this is especially for you, bro, right? See, Sean, he can be very cynical, and he has a very good sense of humour now. Just because you're insecure, you know, and he has a little joke at everyone's expense, but not as a liberty, you know, as a service, and that service is laughter. And I am a big fan of his work. Cause see, laughter, we need more of it. We need more Sean Waynes, we need more Banter City. We need to unite all the little cliques on there. Cause I'm sick of it, I am, honestly. You know. You know what's disheartening? You never hear any of them talking about the community or doing anything in it. You know. So, yeah, when I first seen Sean Wayne's video where me, Stevie, Chopper and Pablo, fucking hell man, I tell you one thing, for me that's YouTube gold. And a lot of you forget what you come onto YouTube for, I get it, it's an escape. Some people are in a lot of pain, it takes their mind off their pain, some people are lonely. But you wouldn't hear them admitting that, you know, because you seek certainty, clarity, clarification, approval, per fucking mission. You know, oh here, you don't need permission for anything on anybody on YouTube, right? Show me a paperwork, how about I show you me heart? You know what I mean? I'll show you me middle finger. Yeah. Nobody tells you what to do on YouTube unless you let them. But Banter City, I'm honoured to say, I think I was in the first, no, I could be wrong, but it was the first video I come across and anyway on Banter City. The way he done it with the Musketeers, man, it's fucking genius, you know, and he's only doing the public service, and if you can't see that, we'll take a face for his shit, like you're too serious. You know, he made fun of me in the video, but I thought it was brilliant. Fucking masterpiece, you know. So, if you're watching this later on, guys, or this evening, or even tonight, maybe tomorrow, the day after that, the week after that, the week after that, go over and have a look at Banter City, okay? And Sean Wayne is the real John Wayne. He is the Lone Ranger. Now, hey, I know who fucking Tonto is. We all know who his horse is, don't we, Sean? The best looking man on YouTube, the most handsome man on YouTube is John Wayne Stonky.
Swiftly chasing unprepared US and Filipino forces back to the battalion.
Oh man, fucking hell. But yeah, on YouTube, meant to see certainty and clarity. Do you understand? And approval. But yeah, you don't need approval for anything. There's a lot of mean people on YouTube. And like a blind Ray Charles or a blind Stevie Wonder could see that we need more laughter, you know, because on here people are raping people's souls and their emotions, and it's wrong, you know. Like, talk when you kick a person when they're down, that tells me the caliber and cloth of a breed of a fucking mongrel you are. You know, it's all in your rare, and, you know.
Was done deliberately. It wasn't just an offshoot, it was done deliberately.
What follows is a 60-mile forced march of 80,000 POWs from battlefield to prison camp that will see the deliberate murder of thousands of men. It will become known as the Battalion Death March.
Walked them to death, he did, Stalin. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up or down. The grand old Duke of York, he did, he had 10,000 men. He walked them down to the top of the hill and brrr again. Brrr.
The treatment of the US and Filipino troops by the Japanese after the Battle of the
Postwoman, hello, can I have it there?
as one of Tojo's most horrific acts.
Alright, very thank you. Actually, no, it's not good.
So you see an awful lot of random killings happening. For example, even the tank Tory is being singled out on the news of killed because the Tory are a more Anglo-Saxon line than the eyes of the Japanese.
Dashing in the rain.
So you deliberately deny them any water.
But I'm deadly serious. Sean Wayne.
Every time they step out of line.
Look at Sean, I enjoy it. You know what I mean? Even if you're poking fun at me fucking twice a week, it wouldn't bother me. Cause you go out your way to fucking to make people laugh, and when you can make people laugh, it's a gift, because it's like an icebreaker, you know. It's like, and I don't see a democracy on YouTube anymore. All as I see is a big Roman nose fuckface called Julian Clary. That is the biggest fairy on YouTube. How about that? Do something about it, soldier boy. Fuck you on your face. I'd shuffle you like a deck of cards, you and your boyfriend. Oh, what time are we on?
The atrocities are undoubtedly condoned by Tojo. He, as much as anyone, has openly promoted the loathing of foreigners and inferior peoples. As an obsessive intelligence...
John! You know that feature, hey, well, you know that feature? That new feature on YouTube where it says you can go live together. Do you know anything about that, bro? Cause I don't know how to use it. Or do you just click on it and wait for someone to appear, like?
He's aware these events are taking place. Does he step in?
Nah, look, we need good people in the community, man, and it's like, look, let the rest of them toxic bastards do what they want to do, right? I have no interest in all of them. In fact, I have no interest in 90% of YouTube. Just the 10% that come in and out of me life. That'll do me, you know what I mean? I'm not a greedy bastard. You know, I had nearly 900 subs and I hadn't even got membership fees. Look at everyone else doing it. For 6 years, I refrained from doing it because I didn't believe it was worthy. And you know, Pablo, he said, Jude, if it's to go over there and slap you in the face, if you say that you're not worthy again, bro, me and you's gonna fall out. So, I don't even ask you to hit the like button. You know, but like I said, Stevie, that's STRAIGHTOUTTABALLYER. When I went live on it, it didn't come on for some reason, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? But like I said, bro, I'm trying to divide myself into 4 quarters like William Wallace, and I'm a big fan of Braveheart. But that's what I'm trying to do, bro. I'm trying to put one leg on fucking the Mersey Tunnel. I'm trying to put the other leg around Salford. And it's like, it's very hard to hold the two of them at the same time. Yeah. And it wears me fucking out, bro. I've been up since 5 this morning. I fucking woke up in agony. And I'm bollocks tired as well. And when you're tired as well, you don't learn. You end up slipping. That's SLIPIN. That's slipping. Nah, listen, I come on here for the love of people, because fighting holes, was arguing with the cesspit, and I come on to give Matthew a hand, you know, because he's a joint when you got rubber. There's no point in screaming and barking at people if you're not willing to do the dirty work. You know, there's not a thing I would not ask my mods to do that I wasn't willing to do myself on my own. Nah, listen, like I said, you know, Paul Greenoff, aka Fighting Holes, was getting people to troll Matthew and bully the channel and bully people on the channel, and I didn't like it. It didn't sit well with me. You know, now at the time, you didn't know a damn thing about my past, but because I was going on panels every night and I was giving it to people. PD, come on. Oh, and at the time I don't know how we found out, because where I'm from, what happens on your housing estate stays there, you know. And I couldn't believe it. He come on the set strip and went, "Here, film boy, how come you let that shoot on?" When he was running out of the country, but you were right for shooting drug dealers, robbing them. Blah blah, fucking blah. I nearly died. A fucking hole in the ground for the opening up and swallow me. You know why? My kids didn't know nothing about it. They knew bits and pieces, but they didn't need to know that. And I protected them all my life and shielded them, and I'll continue doing it. I've never rose my hands with shit once in my life. Big up me granny for that. I've never hit me children. Big up to me granny for that. Well, that's down to me dad. Because he used to beat the shit out of me and me mother. Because he blamed me mum for leaving that morning. Because she had to go and identify 2 dead babies, you know, so I can't imagine what that phone call must have been like for me dad, you know. I've always thought about that. And he never really spoke about it, you know. Like, as you can imagine, like, Jesus Christ, imagine going to work one morning, giving your baby a kiss, good morning. I'm going out to work for you now, kids. Love you.
marching 30,000 cattle in with them,
And then
which are very soon used up.
I lit a match and the rest
They
is history.
expected to capture
And
the Allies.
like I said, I've been dealing with this mental health service since I'm 4. The same amount of people that's in this chat. Over 90 evaluations. So I've educated myself for over 20 years in psychology to use to help people. And that's what I intend to do. Not just use on here, but the next generation of youth from Manchester and Liverpool to make sure that they do activities together to work. There's no I in team, and if all these kids can come together from Liverpool and Manchester, it's beautiful. It's already happening, you know. You've been on many excursions and adventures and days out, and you know, it's beautiful, you know. Catholics and Protestants, you know, breaking down boundaries and doors and barriers, and, you know, like Liverpool children and Manchester children, they're not the best of friends. But when you stick them in the middle of the wilderness and ask them to put up a tent and walk together, do you understand? You give them a little bit of a roll and use the method of encouragement, and every time they do something well, you reward them, whether it be a verbal fucking treat, a compliment, constructive criticism, anything is warranted, because they need it, you know. And I'm just honoured to be in the position that I am. Now wait here, this is a voluntary role for me, you know. But I know it's gonna pass a law. Hopefully in the next fucking 18 months, hopefully sooner. But like I said, they need to start releasing public money. You know, they need to start fucking using their own money to help these organisations out. A lot of these small little charities and businesses, they're run on donations. You know, how are you? Alright, Ash, yeah, how are you doing, honey? But like I said, when I was a kid, yeah, we used to get fed in school. Like, you'd get a bottle of milk in the morning and a sandwich. And then, yeah, now here, that's standard. We had it, so we didn't know what it was like not to have it. You know, but like I said, all these pills are funding. They're all drying up very fucking quick, and they're not hitting their numbers, or their targets, or their projections. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not working. So you have to find another way that's cost effective, and you can't charge kids, man, for
As
that.
his Indian adventure crumbles, he turns his attention to the Pacific Front.
You know.
And if it means sacrificing civilians as well as soldiers, so be
But all as I know is, I was one of them kids. I'm still one of them kids.
In June 1944,
You know.
the US fields attacks the
And I'll use everything in my arsenal to educate them
It's the gateway to
and give
Japan's
them a
core
tool,
lands.
what's going to motivate them, what's going to help them.
Cannot afford to lose.
And it's called the POA. It's a plan of action. So, like I said,
But Saipan
I'm going to put everything I've learned into this. I'm going to start charging people membership, probably £2 a month, whatever that. You don't just get your name highlighted in the chat. Don't just be known that you're a member of the channel. You'll get your fucking page shared, your channel shared.
out of a force of 31,000
Yeah.
Japanese troops, 24,000
And
are killed in battle.
like I said, there's a few of you that
and
have
5,000
me Instagram. Now, that is only for the Coverage Irish.
are taken prisoner.
And we're already, it's already upon us.
The loss of Saipan is
Now, the whole thing with the fucking stream here, I don't know what's going on, but like I said, like this bill that we're trying to get passed into government, into Parliament.
This was
So,
a huge loss of faith.
1,000 kids in the next
The
3
Emperor
years
offers to abdicate.
don't have to worry about money going to school in the morning, because a breakfast and a meal and at noon will be provided. And I know that's going to cut statistics by 50%, because when these kids are full, you know, and you have to focus here. Give me your phone, just while you're in the centre, because you're not going to sit there on your phone, you know what I mean? We'll do what I want. I'm ringing your dad now. Hello, it's the star. Yeah, your son's smoking weed outside the building. You man go, I'm only joking here, it's not ringing. Yeah, do as you're told. Anyway, I'm going to take my face for a shit. I'm on here to help if I can. And like I said, everything I've learned, and here, there's a lot of psychiatrists out there that don't have the time and the experience that I have. And you don't need 6 months or 18 months to wait for a boxy appointment. So, that's where Operation Membership Fee comes into effect, because 6 years I've worked on there for free, advising everybody and this, that, the other, and I genuinely want to help people. So it's like I want survivors, I want people, and here, like I said, 2 things in common: mental health of children, and my way works. I have one son and he went to uni, end of story, and I can help you switches on mental health as well, but you have to fucking meet me halfway. Anyway, there's no solution without confrontation. Shout out to YouTube's Coffee Nation. Shout out to all the villains with a few shillings willing to cause killings. Do you understand? Education's the way forward. Not being belligerent or being a bigot or prejudice. Yeah. Help people if you fucking can. You know, I've been doing it for over 6 years now for free, and it's merely like an incentive if people buy you a coffee or sub to your channel. You know, it'll make me work harder, and hey, I bet you can't get a fucking counsellor, hey, with your membership fucking deal, do you? Anyway, I'm away, but we'll talk about it later, guys. God bless, you know. Thanks everyone for coming in. Shout out to